What's up, guys? It's your girl Liz and welcome to 2018. Today I am back to start the new year off with my 8 top best self-care tips. So for most of us, it is snowing where we live. It is cold all the time. It gets dark so early. You just don't want to go out and about and really do anything. If you watched my Nick's Lippy Countdown, there was 1 or 2 videos where I mentioned like seasonal depression and stuff and just like not really feeling like doing much that day and whatever else. So today is actually a snow day. I just took a shower a little bit ago. If you guys haven't noticed, I got a haircut so that my hair would kind of go back to its natural wave and scrunch again. So I have on a big brown sweater that I actually, I was joking with Arslan that I thrifted it from him. He went to put it on today and it was way too big for him because it was an old sweater. But I mean, it's perfect for me to wear as a baggy sweater, so I snatched it from him. So let's get jumped into my top 8 self-care tips. Number 1 on my list would have to be to take a bath. So I just really love baths. I'm anemic, I'm always really cold, so just sitting in like a nice, warm, bubbly, oily, luxurious bath, it just makes me feel so good and so relaxed. You can put Epsom salts and different types of essential oils and other things in your bath water to hydrate your skin and soothe your muscles, and also with the aromatherapy effect. I think that it is very important for us girls going through the winter months, additionally with how dark it is and how cold it is, and the holidays are a big stress. Everybody's got so much going on, and our skin gets dry. You don't want to neglect your hair. Maybe you're styling it a lot and putting a lot on your hair because of the holidays and because of the different weather change. So it's definitely good to always, just do a hair mask, do a face mask, file your toenails, push back your cuticles, take a bath, enjoy the scent, just relax. That's my number 1 self-care tip. If you ever need any time to yourself, just take a bath. Look, I told him he couldn't be in the video, so he's sitting on the back of the couch. Tip number 2 would be to journal. I have always practiced this if I'm bored or if I just had like a thought in my mind. I used to always write like short stories, or if I just had like a thought or like an image in my mind of just a scenario or like a storyline or something, I would always just think of these characters and these situations, and I would just type it out and make a little story. And if it just stopped coming to me, I would just cut it and end it and it would call it a day. If I ever had any feelings to get off of my chest, I used to sit in front of the computer in high school and in middle school and stuff, and I used to type and type and type and type, and it used to and it always makes me feel a lot better. So even if you're just typing and typing and typing to just not even save that document or to throw that piece of paper away, journaling is really good for yourself. And if you want to chronicleize your life or, put in stone situations that you're going to, you can also obviously, daily journal and actual diary journal, But I've never really done that very much. My 3rd tip is actually one that I have been really wanting to get a little bit more into. It's definitely good for the mind, body, and soul. I definitely want to get more into yoga. It is very calming. It, loosens all of your muscles and your joints, and it gets you nice and flexible. You guys didn't hear that, but both of my shoulders and this elbow just cracked. Why? I'm 23 and I've been doing hair for about 9 years now, including my school days and stuff. On my feet, my arms up like this, round brushing and everything. I have a bad body. I always say I have an old people's body. I have a bad hip, my ankles crack, my wrists crack, my shoulders crack, my neck is always sore. I have a hairdresser's knot is what we call it right here. I just feel like the people that I see doing yoga, go into the yoga lifestyle, they're just so much more zen and I don't know. I just feel like when your body feels better, you feel better and you have a different attitude and aspect on everything. Number 4 is not really everybody's favorite thing to do, but if I have a day off or if I've been having some kind of a craving, I love to bake. I really love making different kinds of cookies and different kinds of like cupcakes with like different ways to decorate them and stuff. I love baking. I'm not the best at it. It doesn't like look fantastic, and I don't like have like recipes like, you know, like down pat, but I love doing it and it's fun, and I think that it's something really good to do with yourself. And it's kind of like a dual self-care tip because, you know, you bake it, you watch yourself put the energy into it, you create it, and then you get to eat it, duh. To go along with creating, my next couple of tips kind of correlate with each other as far as just like being creative, making something, doing something with your hands, making your mind work and figure something out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So tip like 5, 6, and 7 are kind of all correlated with each other. 5 being to do an adult coloring book. I actually have a mandala book. Here, let me show you. I have this mandala adult coloring book, and I have gotten, hold on, let me get to where I've actually gotten to. There you go. I've gotten pretty far through it and done quite a few of them, and I have actually been making time-lapse videos of me doing them as a video for you guys. So look out for that if you love watching coloring like that. I love, it's so soothing, it's so relaxing. So I think I said that wrong. 4, 5, and 6 are correlating with each other. When baking is creating, coloring book is creating. And if you do a cute little simple DIY, it is so good for your brain, guys. Like, you're concentrating on something, you're being creative, grinding those gears. Like, it's really good for you mentally in the long run to like constantly do things like this vicariously through, well, I guess I can't say constantly and vicariously, but doing stuff creatively, sporadically through your life, it really keeps your brain active and going instead of just going through like, you know, the same day in and day out, whatever else, you know. Number 7 would be to organize or declutter a specific space in your life. After a while, for me, I feel like things are too familiar and too over and over, and definitely feels like you can get set onto autopilot in days like these where you wake up and you go to work and you get off and it's already dark and it's cold and you run inside and you eat and then you lay around, you know what I mean? You just have the same surrounding and the same routine, and it can really get you down. So I think it is a very good tip to reorganize and declutter different parts of your life, different spaces of your living space, you know, just rearrange. Recently we took down the Christmas tree from that corner of my living room, and there's nothing there yet, but I have this really cute marble table that my mom gave me with the plant on it, and that little difference, like when you're looking at the TV and you see that in the corner of your eye, it's very refreshing. I don't know if you guys see it like that. That's just how I like to, you know, put a little bit of extra spark and a little silver lining to everything. So last but not least, tip number 8 is actually probably one of my favorites. It kind of goes along with like, I love taking baths and I love going tanning. So tanning is not the tip, but absorbing vitamin D, taking a vitamin D supplement or trying to absorb some vitamin D as much as you can is definitely very important in these months. Like say you're sitting in traffic and like the bright winter sun is beating into your car and you're at a red light, you know, just take your glasses down and just sit there with your eyes closed and really just like absorb that. I know that I sound really crazy saying something like that, but that's real. Like, people have happy lights and it mimics the sun and it like emits vitamin D to you. So you could get a happy light, you could get, you know, supplements, or you could really just take a moment every once in a while to sit in a bright area and just really, you know, absorb that sunshine. A lot of people say to absorb it into your neck and chest area and just like pull your collar down a little bit and face right in the sun and just, you know, sit and breathe for a minute. and it's supposed to not only give you a moment to breathe and think and maybe just meditate or like, you know, say something, like give yourself a little pep talk or whatever. I have like my prayers that I say to get me through the day. It's also regenerating your body with those vitamins that you really need, that we naturally absorb from the sun, that we never get to see during the winter time. I hope that you guys enjoyed these simple tips for self-care. I hope that you guys keep your head up, and now that all of the holidays have passed and it's just kind of cold and you're going back to college and you're going back into the work swing, you know, start looking forward to spring break. Look forward to the summer. Look forward to making a vacation. I hopefully have my anniversary vacation coming up very soon, so you guys will have to look forward to that footage. But you know, just get through all these cold winter months. You know, me being anemic, I'm always cold, so it actually being cold and I'm this cold and like I have like that shiver, I get like a sore neck because I'm always like really cold and shivering. My shoulders are really sore from it, so I take a nice bath, I go suntanning, I sit in the sun for a minute, and I just feel nice and refreshed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am for everything I have in store for us for 2018. I am almost to my 1-year anniversary. I believe maybe this next video will be my anniversary video. So I love each and every one of you guys, and I will catch you on the flip.